you can actually accomplish 80% of what those big companies are doing with $100. Ads don't work. And I know that every marketing guru with like a ring light and a Shopify dashboard is gonna disagree with me. And they're not wrong. They're just wrong about when ads actually work. Because most brands that I have worked with, they run ads the same way that people propose on the first date. Technically, possible. But almost always that's a disaster and a very expensive one. Here's what actually happens. A founder decides to scale their business. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run ads, bring more people to my store. Now, when the clients click on the ads, they are transferred to this page. And this page has not a whole lot of reasons for me to buy. So what this campaign is actually doing is burning the company's money. But instead of fixing the problem, what they usually do, it is optimize the algorithm to bring more people. But still, the click-through rate and the buying is not really increasing that much. But here is what these gurus don't really tell you, and they're afraid of you to learn about it. They are using the blueprint from big companies, but those big companies, way before they start running ads, they build this whole infrastructure behind the scenes that would allow them to run ads effectively and bring people to their pages. Those companies build this engine, what I like to call content engine, that actually creates a whole lot of relevant information to clients that will bring people to their page regardless of ads. They're gonna bring people through social and you're gonna bring people through ads as well. And this happens not because of magic. It happens because a content engine, a really good content engine, helps you to establish authority, build an audience, and give people reasons why, real reasons why, to buy your product. And the big brands, they build all of this before they ever spend one single dollar on ads. The challenge with this model was that before, companies would have to spend maybe $20,000 per month with a team to create all of this content. But thanks to AI, you can actually accomplish 80% of what those big companies are doing with $100. And let me tell you how. With $20, you get Gemini. This is your foundation. You're gonna generate really nice image there. You're gonna have a backup of 2 terabytes with Google, and this is gonna help you to grow. You're gonna also have access to Notebook LM, where you can even brainstorm really good content. With another $22, you're gonna get 11 labs, and now everything that you write, all the scripts, all the articles become a sound. So you can create a podcast and you can communicate fast with your audience. Because let's be honest, nobody really reads anymore. Everybody wants to listen to what you're saying while they're folding their clothes on the bedroom. So you have to follow the trends. If you wanna listen to me while folding your clothes, I'm gonna give that to you. The article that Gemini is gonna write is gonna sound very robotic, like AI. So there's a few tricks that I can give you, and one of those is you have to use Claude. It is actually very good in getting AI-like text and making this sound a little bit more human. That's another $20 you're gonna have to spend every month, but honestly, Claude has so many tools behind the scenes that is actually worth the investment. If you're really serious about creating audios and maybe videos, you're gonna need some really good soundtrack to use as a background music. And for this, you can spend $10 and get a beat. You're gonna have access to a really good library of music and sound effects, and honestly, is a really good deal. And finally, to speed up your process, you're gonna need like an asset library. And for this, I recommend Envato Elements, a very robust library with image, video, fonts, and everything you imagine. You go there, you're gonna find it. And if you're keeping tabs, we got to $88.50. So you still have $12.50, and you spend this money to go drink some coffee and get cracking. Because with all of this stack, you can create content every day. But here's what I have to say. The stack that you're gonna use is just a multiplier of what you do. AI is gonna help you to create and speed up the process, but you still have to bring your opinion to the table. And let me know. Tag me on the post. Show me what you were able to create with this stack or some different stack. And maybe even tell me what I was missing. Let me know what you think. Talk soon.